Hey guys, just jumping on here to get with you about making sure you've turned everything in. Some of you were struggling with how to know if you've turned something in, so I'm going to go through what you should look for if you've turned things in. So, if you are in a certain class and you go to classwork, things that need something turned in are going to be purple, like this. Okay? So none of your optional things are going to be purple if they don't need to be turned in. You want to really focus on this required material, stuff that has to be done. So for this week, for science, for example, you had 3 activities that had to be done. So you can see that this Edpuzzle is not finished. It's still purple, or it's still whatever color your classroom is. So I've got a video to watch on how to do an Edpuzzle, and then I have my Edpuzzle here. Of course, I would watch it and answer all of the questions and turn it in. After I've done that, it's going to send the answers to Miss Carline, but only if I push mark as done. That means I've done it. Miss Carline asked me to do it, and I did it. So I have to let her know by pushing marked as done. And then you can check back later and she might have sent you a comment down here when you finished it. Okay? So sorry about that. Let me get back in. So now that I've marked that as done, you can see that it is not purple anymore. Okay? And then when Miss Carline gets that message that marked as done was pushed, she can go over to Edpuzzle, see your answers, and she might send you a response like you did a great job, or go back and do it again because you didn't have complete sentences or something like that. So I still have this purple one right here. This gray one was already done. I've already finished it. But Miss Carline can add comments. So even though you finish it one day, you can always go back and click on it the next day and you might see. So for example, I had already turned this in, but it looks like I missed a few. I need to go back and change them. Change your answers and resend them to me. So I can go back into my form that I've already seen. I can see which ones I missed. They're in red. Okay, and I can edit my response. I can go back in and I can change my answers. So I can look at which ones I missed and I can change the answers of the ones that I missed. And then I can submit it again. Okay, resubmit and change my answers. So that's why that one was great, because I submitted it once, but I didn't do a good job. And when I clicked on it again, I saw Miss Carline's answer. Miss Carline's grading every morning and every night. So if you turn it in the morning, you probably can check that night before you go to bed and see if I've left you any comments. And you just re-click on your assignment, even if it's gray. And you can see graded right here. And I will leave you a little comment. Or if you did your Edpuzzle, your comment would be right here after I saw your answers. Okay? So, let me go back. So I have one more thing to do that's still purple in my required material box. So I'm going to click on that, and that is my discussion question. And it says, which animal would most likely survive a flood, a cat or a duck? So I would just type my answer. I think a duck would survive better than a cat because it has characteristics like webbed feet that help it swim. And I'm going to turn that in. Then Miss Carline can see it, and she can respond back to me again in my private comments. And I could also go to my classmates' answers. So I can see all of these people have answered the question. Okay, I can even see what Miss Carline had to say about their answers. So, again, when I go back to my classwork, now they're all grayed out. That means I am finished. I have turned them in. And sometimes it's as easy as when you're doing Kahoot or when you're doing an Edpuzzle, you have to go to the other website and do it, but when you're finished, you have to make sure that you push that submit button. And if it allows you to unsubmit, if you don't like your work, you can take it back. So that is a way that you should be checking all of your classes to make sure that everything is gray or it has changed from the original color. So, for example, I can go back in and look at this and everything is grayed out. And remember, if it's optional, you don't have to do it. It's just something that I think that you would like to do, something that might be fun, something that mom and dad might want you to do, just so you can keep that brain sharp while you are at home.